Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. This is your host, Hawk. Alright, so we are down here in this, well, looks like a freezer type thing. I want to go ahead and use that ration right now because, well, as you stay down here in this freezer area, the rations, well, they freeze. And you won't be able to use them, so, well, this is a good time to use it right now. So we go ahead and head on in here, and, well, we get a neat little scene, so I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy it.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
And it's boss time. Alright, so we get to take on Raven here. Now, I'm going to equip the mine detector. I'll tell you why here in a little bit. You're thinking, well, what about the body armor? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Now, some people think that the Nikita is a good way to, well, win this boss fight. I'll show you why it's not. Well, hold on. Wait a second. I'm not extremely great at using the Nikita, but I'll show you here. Okay, so we're going to go after him, and, well, he notices it and then shoots it. So that's why I don't think that it's a very effective way to do it. What I do like is the claymore and the stinger technique. So I'll go ahead and show it to you here. Let's see. Let's get up close to him here. I'm gonna put the let's see. Where's the stinger? There's a stinger. I'm gonna unequip it real quick. And well, basically what you do is you sneak up from behind him and well, shoot him. All right. Let's see. He looks the other way and shoot him again. Now, what will happen is eventually he'll start to get faster. He'll start running as you, well, hit him more. When that happens, it's a little harder to sneak up on him, and he's got that big old gun, well, you know, he shoots you. So, yeah, what I like to do is instead... Oh, man, did you guys just see that? I just barely missed him there by, like, a foot. Oh. Anyway, so what I like to do is when he starts running faster is switch from the stinger to the claymores, and then just let him run over the mine and kill himself. Similar to like, well, if you played Metal Gear 2 on the NES, the Running Man. Yeah, so you just put the bombs down and the Running Man runs over them. That's where you can't catch the Running Man because he's too fast. Oh, see how he noticed me there? Bummer. And then he shoots the stinger, so you know the stinger didn't do any damage. So eventually he's going to start getting quicker, and that's when I like to start using claymores. And that's one reason why I need the I need the bomb detector. Not already copied. You put the bomb detector. What am I doing? The mine detector. Yeah, you put the mine detector, and let me up, man. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's put the body armor on here. Yeah, you need that mine detector so that, well, you remembered where you place your mines. Because if you put a whole bunch of mines down, you kind of forget, well, where you put them, and then you could end up killing yourself. See how close I was to stepping on that? Yeah, that would have been a bummer. Alright, so anyway, come on over this way. Put a mine like that. Yeah, see how he ran over that? Cool. And then he'll just end up killing himself, yeah? We got 14 claymores. I mean, that's more than enough. And if for some reason he doesn't go over that area, well, just crawl over it and pick it back up and then lay it somewhere else. Yeah, so that's an advantage. Okay. Oh, is he gonna go over it? Is he gonna run over it? Okay, well, I'll stinger him real quick. Come on. Oh, he didn't go ahead. Yeah, and, well, you can also use C4. I'm not a huge fan of using the C4, but, well, you can use it. Go ahead and place the C4 up against, like, a crate or something. As he gets close to it, hit the punch button. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, cool. Well, he hit that mine. Just a few more hits and he'll be done, yeah? Am I going to be able to get him with the stinger? I don't think I'm going to be able to, viewers. I think it might just be claymore until he's done. So, well, we'll see. I think he's going to hit that one. Let's see if he turns. Ah, man. Kind of saw that coming. Alright. Oh, cool. He ended up running over it anyway. Yay. A few more hits. A few more claymores. Should be able to get him. Not a hard boss fight at all. I think it's pretty easy. Oh, no, he saw me. Come on after me. Come after me. Wow. Wow, he just barely avoided that. Bummer. It's alright though. He'll hit it. It's in a very high traffic area. Let's go ahead and place that there. Oh, bummer. Is he gonna hit it? Yeah, there he goes. He hit it. Alright, cool. And then he'll come on over this way. And he'll probably hit that one too. Yay! Okay, just one more. One more, viewers. Let's shoot him. And, where do I want to put this? Somewhere that he goes a lot. Yeah, there's Nikita missiles. If you like the Nikita option, viewers, by all means go ahead. Not a big fan of it myself. Oh, he'll hit that for sure. I'll just stay right here and the boss fight's over! Yay!
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. but he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Alright, more health and a new card key. Cool. Oh, and we get a phone call.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be...
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Man, I don't want to believe that Naomi's a spy, but the evidence is starting to pile up, viewers. Bummer. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some of these extra missiles and ammo and such. Definitely want the Stinger missiles, viewers. We need those. Oh, well, the Ravens just made the bones and everything. Let's see, let's get all this stuff. We don't really need the Nikita stuff from now on, but I figured I'd just show it to you. Stinger missiles, we definitely want the Stinger missiles, viewers. Get the Stinger missiles. Alright. Oh yeah, and see how my rations are frozen? Yeah, I figured I'd show that to you. So, gotta thaw it out before you eat it, bummer. Let's go ahead and equip this level 7 card key. Alright, and there's some chaff grenades, which is good because, well, there's a ton, and when I say a ton, I mean there's a ton of gun cameras, so we definitely want to go ahead and use those chaff grenades. So, throw it, and be careful, there's some traps, so don't, so okay, explodes, there's trap, okay, and, oh my gosh, you would die if you came in here without a chaff grenade, viewers. That's just, well, that's the way it is. A lot of stinger missiles. We need those stinger missiles. Throw another chaff grenade there. Don't be stingy with your chaff grenades in this room because you will die, viewers. Okay. Alright, we made it through. And let's see. Where are we now? Yeah, we've come a long way, yeah? Alright, let's see. Well, weird looking hallway. Let's go ahead and equip the SOCOM. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. What's going on in here? I found Metal Gear. Alright, cool. Well, anyway, let's take a look around. Anything? Oh, and there's a gun camera there. Be careful. It can't shoot you if you're up here on the platform, but if you go down there in the water, well, it can shoot you. Just keep that in mind. Alright, anything over here? Nothing, no. But that place will be important a little bit later, and I'll tell you why. Okay, let's... making our way on over this way. Man, Metal Gear's big. I know we killed it. Oh, just a second. Let's take this call first.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, well, let's leave it to Ocelot. Anyway, I know we've beaten Metal Gear twice before, but well, this thing just looks huge. Looks unbeatable. Alright, let's go over here to the right. There's some chaff grenades, which we'll need, because we'll probably have to go back into that room at some point, yeah? Alright, head on down this way, and what do we have over here? Oh, we got some FAMAS bullets. I don't think we'll be needing the bomb somewhere. Anyway, oh man, that thing's huge. Right, anyway, let's go and climb up over the top of it. But first we get another call.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Why did he call to tell us that? Why didn't he just call us like when, you know, like he got in? Like, I got past his 3rd level. You know, congratulate me. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's head on over here to the right. We won't be going over here again, but I just want to show it to you once. We got some FAMAS bullets. Let's see. There's no guards, but I'm just, well, making sure. I'm a little too careful. Some more chaff grenades. Never hurts, yeah. Just trying to be careful. I know there's no guards this way, but well, figured I might as well look. Stinger missiles, very important. Make sure that you're full right now, viewers. Okay, let's head on back over this way. And we actually get to climb on top of Metal Gear. So that's kind of cool. Actually, they call it Rex. I'll probably just call it Rex in this game. Alright, yeah, we get to climb on top of Rex here. Oh, we get another call.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think that data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Oh man, some shady business. Oh, and if you look over there, you can see some people in that room. Oh, and there's also a guard now, so well, something to keep in mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip the SOCOM because it's just easier to take him out. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, I want the scope. Who are those two people? Oh, it's Ocelot and Liquid. Oh, well, let's just go ahead and take them out. First, we gotta get past that guard, though. Oh, climb down this ladder here, and let's see. And be careful because this floor does make a lot of noise when you walk on it. So, all right, there's the guard. So I want to get over to. Let's see. Did I hit him? No, I didn't. Okay. Wait till he goes back around. He'll make his rounds again, and we'll be able to take him out then. Let's see. Is he going? There he goes. Okay. So yeah, be careful of the. Hitting him? Not hitting him at all. It's hard to tell because, well, the radar is jammed in this place for some reason. I'm not too far away. I think that's the problem. And he's gone. Alright, well, maybe he'll just go over there and I'll just be able to take this stuff and work our way around. Oh, we get another call. But first I want to get... Let's take this call.
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Alright, well, let's head on up these steps, and we get another little scene here, so not a whole lot of me talking in this episode, sorry viewers, although maybe you'll be happy about it. But anyway, we get a cool little scene, so either way, I'll shut up.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Galukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, You see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Liquid ruins everything. Bummer. Okay, well, anyway, we come into alert phase, so let's go ahead and put on the body armor and the FAMAS so we can get rid of some of these soldiers here. Once we climb on top of Rex, it really won't be an issue. They'll kind of stop coming after us. Run away, run away. Still got alert 99 for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't start at 100. It started at 99.99. There might be that one guy who's napping on the job. Alright, well anyway, yeah, like I said, as soon as you get over the top of Rex there, the alert phase stops. So, yeah. Unfortunately, you do start an alert phase just like you did in the communications tower. Have no way of stopping it. Bummer. Right. Well, anyway, now we've got nothing to worry about, so we can go ahead and put on our SOCOM, because there's just regular enemies around here. Or maybe there's not. I don't think there is, actually. But I'll put on the SOCOM, nonetheless, just to be safe. Okay, and we are all the way down here, so where in the world could that card be? Wherever could it be, viewers? Wherever could it be? Well, anyway, I think this is a good place to go ahead and give Mei Ling a call.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Well, you can save it for me because that is all the time I'm going to have for this episode. So can we find the key? Find out next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.